I'm talking to you. We see it. Talking to you. Talking to you. I'm talking to you. Talking to you. I'm talking to you. You ready? I'm talking to you. We see it. Talking to you. Talking to you. I'm talking to you. Talking to you. Run.
Yeah, a fan has a really dope question. He just inboxed me. He said, as far as the pay-per-view, was the n.o.m.e pay-per-view good? First and foremost, was it good? The turnout?
Oh no, it was decent. It was cool. You know what I'm saying? It
wasn't great. It was
right
just decent.
I think it was cool. You know what I'm saying? We had a lot of attacks, man. Like a lot of people just trying to shut us down for no reason. I wonder who would do something like that. You know what I'm saying? But like in the first hour, excuse me, somebody sent like an attack.
Okay, the reason why he was asking, he was like, was it good enough for you to consider doing a Summer Madness 2 pay-per-view? But the stream would have to be better. It would have to be like some other time.
It's definitely worth it. You know what I'm saying? I just don't understand some people though. Like it's dudes like that buy it and then aim their camera at the TV and be like, "Here you go, guys. It's for free." Now I could understand I would respect it if they was charging people. Like if they was like, "Yo, don't pay what URL is charging. Come pay this $5 and you get to see the best." I could respect the hustle. You know what I mean? Does it piss me off? Hell yeah. And I'll do everything to destroy that hustle.
Super
but I would respect it. But when you just take some shit that you know people are trying to feed their families with and just give it away to the world for free, it's like that shit is super whack. You feel what I'm saying? It's super whack. So we did get a lot of bootlegging. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I've been pretty good on policing it off of YouTube. You know, there's a few rounds here and there, but I don't really see it. But I've seen dudes take the whole stream, throw it up on one of these illegal porn sites, then link it in from their site. So when you hit their site, it takes you to the porn site. You can't take the shit down, and motherfuckers is watching it for free. And it's crazy. Like, people say they love battle rap and they want it to exist and they want us to pay these big purses, but y'all not giving us no leeway to be able to do that. Stealing a pay-per-view, y'all streaming it, y'all copying it, throwing it out, putting it on dudes, throwing it up on their Facebook. Like, yo, man, you paid for it. You watched it. Why don't you just enjoy it with you and your family? You know what I'm saying? Why would you want to take it and throw it on your page for no money? Like, what do you win? How do you win from that? People just saying you're cool or giving you some likes. You know what I mean? But I would consider it again. I mean, most recently, you know, all the pay-per-views across the board have been having some issues. You know what I mean? I've seen a few people saying, "Oh, okay, it wasn't working." You know, every pay-per-view this year, every pay-per-view this year from every league has had an issue. It's, you know, because people are attacking the pay-per-views or whatever the case may be. You know, we did have VOD and we extended it for an extra week because we don't have no battles out for you guys right now. But we extended the people that purchased the n.o.m.e pay-per-view. They got it for an extra week where they could go back and still review the battles and check them out, stuff like that. So luckily, most of the leagues that did do pay-per-view this year had a VOD. So if it didn't work live, after the simulcast, you were able to go back and watch. And I know there was a league last week that had a big event. They got a chance. You know, they had some issues with their pay-per-view, but they had it up on VOD right away for the fans. So that was dope. And you know, everyone that's done a live stream this year has had issues. And within the last year, has had issues. You know what I mean? This was our first time having issues with our live stream. If you watched flawless, best stream ever, to me. Clarity, everything. With crowd and all that, that was fire. And if you watch Clips and Hollow, we did a stream. Fire. You know what I'm saying? I think the quality of this stream is good. The actual footage of the stream is good. But I know a lot of people logged on and there were, you know, people trying to attack the site. So at certain points, there were some, you know, minor glitches and issues where, you know, it froze up a little bit.
Nah, Beasley. I'm be real with you, Beasley. I can't even let you get the minor word off, bro. Like, bro, I couldn't even watch the pay-per-view. Remember, I hate you.
Right.
Once I finally got in, we would skip every 3 seconds from beginning to end, bro.
Right, but you know what it is, too? We were streaming at such a high level, like the quality of the stream was at such a high level that some people's computers couldn't handle it. You know what I'm saying? Like some people's computers couldn't, the quality of the stream that it was pushing, some people's computers couldn't handle it going through. Some people said they had it fine, but it wasn't like if you came to the event, I don't know if anybody had come to the event, like we spent bread on our stream. Like we didn't have, it wasn't because, you know, oh, they try to cut corners with some homeboy shit. Like we had like full computer setup, dudes with headsets, and you know, ask anybody that was there. Like they had that shit on point. Like it was crazy. It was just, I think the quality of the stream was high, but some people's computers are slower, so that's when it started freezing up and going on the wheel. So we had to push out at a lower resolution for the second half of it, and that's when we got to work. But you know, like I said, I would consider doing it again. You know what I'm saying? I would consider doing a pay-per-view again. Am I doing it for my next big event? Probably not. You know what I mean? But I work on it and make sure that it's, you know, to avoid all kinks and for the future. And maybe I consider doing it for Summer Madness. Not 100%. I definitely would have to talk it over with Chico, Norris, and Smack, and Harry just to see how they feel. But you know, for the next event, I'm not streaming it. You know what I mean? At this point, I haven't. Okay. I don't feel like I'm going to stream it. And the next event is coming soon. You're about to hear about two events we got coming up right away, very soon. You're going to know about them in the next couple of days. And also,
next couple of days.
We got a PG in LA, you know, that KG put together, crazy joint, and the main event is Geechee Gotti and Stewie New.
Yeah, it's going to be crazy. Geechee Gotti making a lot of noise right now.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I was talking with him today. So we got some plans for him. We're going to get him back out here in New York.
Okay.
I like Stewie Newton, too. He's fire. You know what I'm saying? He really
from Seattle.
Really started coming to his own. So, you know, we're trying to expand, get some different cats in some different regions stuff. You know what I mean?
Okay. Hey, B, one more question before you go. You don't have any throwaway battles. I don't want to say throwaway battles because it sounds fucked up to say it like that. But you don't have any battles that's not top notch that you're holding on to that you could possibly drop while you're waiting. Well, okay, you're not gonna get that much revenue anyway. I'm just asking.
Nah, not really, man. I mean, listen, I'm not gonna say every battle that I have in the stash is a classic. I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? But you know, they all do have some level of value to them. You know what I'm saying? Some battles you might say we got in the stash is a 9. Some you might say is a 5 or a 6 or a 7. You know what I'm saying? It all depends on what you got. But we got them ready. We're gonna drop them. We getting them ready. But I mean, there's other leagues out there that can drop stuff. You know what I'm saying? We can't be the only ones responsible for dropping battles because a lot of dudes ain't dropping battles right now. You know what I'm saying? We're not the only one.
But that's the problem. But that's the whole thing. Like, who's going to say, all right, I'm going to sacrifice one battle? You know what I mean? You said 2 weeks. Think about it, B. What you going to do for 2 weeks?
It's
this
just
shit really
2 weeks,
fucked battle rap up in its entirety. Like, we all fucked up. That shit hit us, too.
You got two events you can watch. Hold on. You got two events you can watch.
Okay.
You right? You got 2 events on VOD you can watch. You got one that just happened last week, and you got n.o.m.e 7. That's like, I don't know what the other leagues amount of battles they had. They had like 12 battles or something like that, right?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah, something crazy like that. You know what I'm saying? And we had how many we had? We had 5 or 6. We had 5 in the last one. You know what I mean?
Battles out on that, yeah.
Yeah, so we have 5. So, you know, you got some content, man. You got some stuff. I mean, I know battle fans, they go and they max out. They watch everything. You know what I'm saying? I know you've seen everything already, Caps. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Don't worry, man. I'm going to unleash the floodgates as soon as it's right, man. But just bear with us because, you know, we want to be able to continue to bring you stuff. Well, we got some live events coming up. You know what I mean? So people will know that there's they can come out and see some stuff live. But you adapt.
Oh, I do got one more question. Hold on. Speaking of twerk, and I don't want to focus on twerk himself. That's how I'm going with this. But all right, I was trying to go with this early, but I had lost my train of thought. Now with the vets leaving and whatnot, now we had a new class. Do you feel like, number one, their fan base isn't really there? So I see y'all marketing a whole lot. Do you feel like the speed is okay for them?
I think, like you said, we all gotta adapt. So they gotta learn. They gotta learn on the job. You know what I mean? They gotta remember too. Like we did these guys the vet era. The vet era, they didn't battle. You feel what I'm saying? They didn't battle. They might have battled 2 or 3 times a year in the beginning of URL. That's all that dudes was doing. But now there's 47, 927 battle leagues. From the Chitlin circuit to the one-rounded leagues to the, to the foreign leagues to the, there's so many different outlets and places for people to go. So the speed at what you have to do to compete, or else you seem like you're not doing nothing. So it's like now, think about every year, the last couple of years, URL has been progressively doing more events. We do more events than we ever had, between, not even including the PGs, but just, already, with the Born Legacy series, you know what I'm saying? That's why I say it's like its own league. You got Born Legacy series, then you have, your n.o.m.es, your Summer Madnesses, and things like that,
Okay.
So,
no, I'm just worried about some of the battlers growing. I'm just worried about some of the battlers being pushed, and they're like cramming their brain. I'm saying around like until you twerk. I'm hitting that. They're saying that he lost to Mike P. Now my thing is he was just on fire. So with that battle, it was a 2-week notice battle. Was that like the smartest move, or does he have to actually do that for his fan base to grow?
What does he have to do?
I mean, is it the best move to battle that much? Because it's a double-edged sword. You got to write twice as fast, battling a whole lot. But his fan base has to grow somehow. So that's also helping his fan base battling as much, but you don't want to burn them out.
Right. Yeah, I know, because you're feeling like, damn, the guys that are kind of the leader of the pack, all the new guys that could turn into the new veterans or the new staple guys, their fan base isn't there yet, and you're basically saying you don't want to burn them out before. Is that what you're saying? Before they have a chance to grow.
Exactly.
But the problem is we have to, as a company, we have to keep moving forward and doing matches. But I always give guys the option to sit out. It's not like I'm making them battle. You know what I'm saying? They want to battle. These guys are young. They got energy. They got, they want to be heard, and they want to battle. You know what I'm saying? But what happens is there's this like finality in battle rap where people feel like, oh, if you lose a battle, your body, that's it, it's over. Good night. You're dead. Oh, we cracked the case on him. He's over with. Oh man, some of these guys are as young as 18 years old. They got years to get better and better and better. People say things about chess. He's growing. To me, getting better and better. 18 years old. You know what I'm saying? He's going to get better. He had a great battle with Tay-Rock. A very good battle. You know what I'm saying? This boy is 18 years old. You know what I mean? So it's like, you got to really, he's learning about, he's not, forget learning about being an MC. He's just really starting to learn about himself being a young man. You know what I'm saying? Can you imagine what chess is going to sound like in 3 years? He's going to be crazy.
You really get everything down packed, yeah.
He's going to be crazy. He's already crazy, but to me, like, it's going to get worse. It's going to get better. Twerk is like 21 years old. You know what I'm saying? Like, guys are young guys. So, everything moves quicker. Boxers get better, UFC fighters get better. So things change. So people adapt and they come in at a quicker speed, and it's maybe sometimes it's things that we're not used to. Like, damn, he's battling again. He's battling again. I would rather him battle here than to run all over the place in battle and turn into journeyman. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I try to build newer guys, but it's hard when you and then it's like your fans, they get used to certain people, and then we don't want to see him. Oh, this is gonna suck before it even happens. Oh, boo, campaign, don't go to this event. People do this kind of shit in Facebook. It sways the masses sometimes. So you always have to come back with something new. Sometimes you do an event, and it's the battles are okay. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you get lucky. In the case of n.o.m.e, and they're very good. They're good battles. You have some good matches on. Sometimes you do an event like a n.o.m.e that looks good on paper, but the battles are not that great. It's going to happen. There's going to be great battles. There's going to be okay battles. There's going to be classics. You never know what you're going to get. You know what I'm saying? Until it happens. So you just have to do more and keep working. And, you got to move at a pace that forces people to adapt, because there's roles, there's a demand for it. People want to see it, want to be a part of it, and you got to feed your audience. The people want it. Look, I said to wait for 2 weeks. You're like, yo, you got 2 weeks? You don't want to wait for 2 weeks. You max out on anything the battle community drops. The fans max out on it right away. The views go crazy. They watch it. They get they dissected it, broke it down, made memes, chopped out parts of the battle and threw it up and reposted. There's no lifespan on a battle. It's now. You know what I'm saying? So in order for us to keep up, we have to do more events, and we got to try to find, guys who can perform, and then people who can actually sell a door and sell a fight. Because it ain't just about battling, you got to sell the fight. So that's why we do so much,
All right, okay. All right, that's what it is, Beasley, man. Appreciate you calling up, bro.
Word.
But
yeah,
not
anytime.
I don't know, man. Hopefully this shit ends soon, B. That's all I can say. Hopefully this shit ends soon.
Yeah. Hopefully it does, man. But if it doesn't, we'll figure it out. We already are figuring a few things out. So you adapt. I had this problem a long time ago. Something called a DVD.
You know what though? Easy.
And it became obsolete. Huh?
Is URL ready to really leave YouTube though with the numbers you have over there, the number of subscribers and whatnot? Like, is that something you really want to do?
I mean, it's not something I want to do, but shit, if it don't change, I'm gonna have no choice.
Yeah. I'm saying like a wake-up call and shit.
You don't want to do everything. You don't want to go to work every morning, but if you don't, you can't pay your rent, so you have no choice. You know what I'm saying? You get up and you go to your job or your office, or you know what I'm saying, or in front of your computer, and you try to figure out what's going to work and how you can survive. It's all about adapting. You know what I'm saying? Nothing lasts forever. So, when one door, what they say, when one door closes, another one opens. You know what I mean? You just never know the direction that things are going to go in. I mean, shit, before you would have thought everybody was going to watch DVDs forever. And then something came out called YouTube, and you watch that. And then, you move on to the next thing, the next one. Next thing, maybe there'll be something that some earplugs that you stick in your ear when you close your eyes and you see the battles in your mind. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's like, you got to be ready. You got to be ready at any moment to adapt to the future. You just don't know what is going to happen. Anything could happen at any time, any situation. Any club, one club closes, you got to find a new venue. This one charges too much, you got to find a guy. You got to change the formatting of your show. You know what I'm saying? You adapt every single time to whatever situation happens. That's how you're able to survive. Like if they shut YouTube down, then what you gonna do, Caps? You gonna open a podcast?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
it is what it is. You know, there could be something new coming out, some renegade service like YouTube, you know, called We Don't Give a Fuck Tube, and they just gonna let you do whatever you want on there, and then it's gonna be popping, and they're gonna come and advertise over there. You just don't know. You know, you don't know what's gonna happen.
That shit is crazy, man. This shit is crazy,
I'm
man.
not worried,
I don't
though.
know, man.
Honestly, though, like, I'm not scared at all. Like, I have a lot of confidence in battle rap, and I have a lot of confidence in what we're doing at URL. So I know we'll figure it out. If it doesn't change. You know, it looks like it's already changing. So
Okay.
hopefully we won't have to
So it is looking like it's gonna get back to normal.
Yeah. They got, like, no a book, like, it's too much money going. YouTube has too many eyeballs, and that's too much money. They're going to figure it out. You know what I'm saying? They're going to figure it out. For sure. So, I'm confident that it's, I mean,
all right, so this. Well, yo, Bees, man, definitely appreciate you calling up. You heard?
For sure, man. And listen, man, remember, if you're in LA, hit up that PG with Geechee Gotti versus Stewie Newton. That's on the lookout for the next URL event. Trailer dropping in the next couple of days, letting everybody know what we're doing. And then a few days after that, I got another event coming right behind that. And then Summer Madness. So, let's go. We're still doing events. We're ready to go. Not playing. We are not playing. And we appreciate each and every person that supports us through the good times, the bad times, the ups, the downs, the times when, you know, shit is not hot, times when shit is hot, times when we make mistakes. We're not perfect. And as I say, we're still learning. You know what I'm saying? Never stop learning. So we're still learning. We're doing the best that we can. And we appreciate everybody who supports URL and Battle Rap.
I'm talking to you. You ready? I'm talking to you. We see it. Talking to